Hi, howdy, welcome back. This is the second video I'm doing in a set. And if you can't tell by the title, I'm trying to make it super obvious. This is one of my least like palettes. Keep watching. But if this is your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit like. If this is not your first time here, feel free to reach down and hit subscribe. I mean, come on. If it's not your first time here, you clearly don't absolutely hate me. So that's I guess that's good. And at least it gives me somebody to talk to about makeup. Okay, let's jump into it. One of my previous videos, basically the title is my least like eyeshadow, except I had it running as a tie when it came down to it. Ironically, both Tom Fords. Gold Mink, and this one is Seductive Rose. I can never remember the name of this one. I just remember I don't like it, if that makes sense. In fact, this setup has led me to dislike certain ways Tom Ford does eyeshadow, to the point where, like, his most recent spring line, there was one that came out and the pictures were gorgeous. It was called Arabesque. But I had learned my lesson with these. Now, this is Seductive Rose. Came out, it's part of the permanent collection, came out a couple years ago, I think like 2 years ago or a year ago, right around Valentine's Day. And here's what I dislike about it. This is fine, kind of pale, and it doesn't show really well in this video, but this is actually a pink, like a really pale pink. This is a purple, a nice aubergine purple. And then these two are friggin' topper coats. So out of 4, 2 of them are not even actual pigment coats. They're topper coats, which is exactly what the Arabesque was. 2 topper coats. And they're not even super pigmented topper coats. Let me show you. I'm going to even swatch this. Okay. Light pink, which actually is really pretty. Topper coat 1. Topper coat 2. And the aubergine. Okay. Clean elbow. Clean forearm. That is our pale pink. Topper coat 1. See that? That barely is anything. Topper coat 2. Still barely anything. And our 4th shade, the aubergine. It's not that these lack pigment. It's not that these 2 lack pigment. But if I'm paying this kind of money, and if you go looking for this quad on Amazon or Tom Ford or one of the companies like Nordstrom's that carries this, or Macy's even, you run into the same thing. This is one of those quads that you're always going to find on sale. You're never going to find it not on sale almost ever. Like if you've got the cosmetics company, you can find it on sale. It's not a great one. People buy it, look at it and go, what was I thinking? And I'm not sure how this is still in the permanent collection. I'm really not. Like, let me demonstrate with an eye look to give you what I mean. Now, I find it hilarious, out of all of the makeup that I have, the ones I dislike the most is actually the exact same one, and it's both in Tom Ford. I have a little bit of a mirror off to the side. In fact, this one shade, this pretty light pink, is so pale, it could quite honestly be a highlight. Like, legit a highlight from my brow bone. Or, hold on, let's find out. Or just a highlight period, honestly. See how light that is? Like, it is legit lighter than my skin tone, and that is not an easy thing to accomplish, but they have managed that in this one. And let's be clear, this is just one of Tom Ford's regular pressed powder formulas. But this has been an ongoing palette in his quads now for more than a second. Okay, that's the lightest color. If I'm using it as a prime shade, that's it. That's it. So out of 4 shades, that's it. So next, let's do the aubergine, the purpley color, smoky purple color. And even that is not very dark. See? It's not very dark. In fact, I'm starting to think maybe it's my brush. Let's try a different brush. Nope, that's it. And let's be clear, this isn't an old palette. This isn't one where I'm like, I've had it forever, my color's disappearing on this. No, that's not this. It's really not. See, there's barely any color to this. Like, there's a reason I don't wear this ever, because I really feel like I got screwed with this one, like, money-wise. See, it takes a little work to get any pigment built up. It takes work to get the pigment built up. Blend a little, and that's it. That's literally all you're getting. Now, I have learned with their topper shades to use your finger, because brush just will not apply this with a squad. Now, in person, the sparkle is there, but honestly, for the amount of money you pay for Tom Ford, I want something more than just a sparkly top coat. Okay, let's do the darker color over here. Like, thankfully this top coat, the purple one, actually has a glimmer of the color purple in it. We're just gonna turn up the lighting a touch. That is it. Yep. That's it. Then it's not great. No, it's not great at all. Let's take off. See, and it leaves a color mark on, but like this is one of those ones legit I may just end up throwing away, because I'm looking at it like, why do I even keep it? And look at this, watch this. Took all that work to build up any color. That's the fallout. Like, these are my 2 least favorite, and I know, I'm thinking they were done to emphasize the glitter. But really, why would I pay the kind of money that these cost for this? Like, I will not buy a Tom Ford quad anymore if it's got 2 topper coats, because the other colors are bound to disappoint, and the 2 topper coats don't provide enough color to make it worth it. It's almost like purchasing a 2-toned quad, just these 2 colors, And let's face it, this one, do you really see much on me? Do you see much of the smoke on me? I wouldn't even call this visible for the most part. I mean, one-on-one in person, it looks like pink sparkles, and that is it. So, yikes. Just yikes. Ugh. Okay, I can't be the only one that gets frustrated with this quad. Has anybody else tried this quad? Is anybody else going, why did I pay for this? Because I really question it. I was lucky I got this on a discount sale, like at the cosmetics company, and I was like, yay! Never again, never again. Like, some Tom Ford is legit amazing. Like his wet dry formula, I have never been disappointed by the wet dry formula. This, the 2 topper coats, and this is one of like 3 or 4 that he's made where it's 2 topper coats. No. No, 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 no. We'll never pay for that kind of thing again. Doesn't matter what kind of sale it is. If I don't feel like it's even visible, why would I pay for this? Okay, guys, thank you for what is definitely like a 2-video rant. Tell me what you guys think. Has anybody else tried the Tom Ford Seductive Rose quad? Did anybody else look at it and go, why? I mean, has anybody else got a least favorite eyeshadow? I would love to hear what anybody else's least favorite eyeshadow is. Okay? Leave a comment. I do answer comments below. Let's remember, guys, we are waiting for our second wave to come through of the coronavirus. So wash your hands, wear your face masks, social distancing, keep yourself safe. Okay? Thanks. Have a nice night. Feel free to leave something down below.